Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where last episode we finally got India squared away. That's wonderful. And we are turning our attention up over this direction. There's a lot of little guys over here that we could go after, but I kind of want to fight Denmark for some reason. I don't really know why. I just kind of feel like it. I don't know. What do we have for claims on them? I haven't even looked. I mean, we have this de jure claim. That's kind of pointless. We already used our Kingdom War. Didn't we? Wait a second. Wait. Did we not use our Kingdom War this life? Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. This guy's 61. We need to use it now. So we need to decide who we're going to fight if we're able to do a kingdom claim here. Yeah, we can do a kingdom claim. Okay. Is it going to be the Byzantines? It might be the Byzantines here. I mean, that's probably... Ooh, England is a kingdom tier realm. He is Catholic, so we probably don't want to do a holy war. We can't do a kingdom invasion there. Is it because we don't have technical borders? Or did they change it so that you can do a holy war and an invasion per life? If that's the case, then that kind of changes everything. Because I'm not seeing invasions as possibilities. Or maybe that changed when we went into like the High Medieval era or something along those lines. We'll check next life, but we can definitely do a holy war for kingdom. This is not what we're going to do, for the record. We're not going to do a holy war for the Kingdom of Italy right now. I'm leaning towards perhaps England, or perhaps something in the Byzantine Empire. Moldavia would be a terrible option, in my opinion. This Khanate, no thanks. Italy? No. Romania? No. This kingdom? Not great. Not great at all. Arabia? No. Bavaria? Bavaria? Apparently that's within Bavaria. Okay. Not in Bavaria. Can tell you that. Jerusalem? No. Wallachia? It's mediocre. Serbia? It's okay. Croatia? Possibly the best yet. Georgia? Probably not when Croatia is an option. Bulgaria is actually a really solid option. That's a really good option. Let's check Pontus. It's okay, but not great for us. Nicaea, again, it's okay, but not great for us right now. Thessalonica, that would be good, but not as good as Bulgaria. Bulgaria is a fantastic option. Yeah, it creates a little border gore up here, but what's a little border gore among friends? I like how I'm claiming that we're friends with the Byzantine Empire. Now, here's the question. It's a holy war, so other Orthodox rulers could join. Who else is Orthodox? Interesting. Very interesting. We probably don't care, though. I'm strongly considering this right now. It'd be a big land grab, and as I said before, we're not going to create new kings. So it would probably get folded into one of our weaker kingdoms, and they would become a double king. We'd have to, like, sort by... Like, can we go into our vassals here and sort by, like, number of troops? This guy has no contribution. Awkward. Well, we'll deal with that later. I would like to sort this by number of troops that they can bring to bear against us, not number of troops that they have. So, like, the total levies number. What we'd like is to find just kings. Or actually, we might be able to do this in the character finder. So, sort this by vassals, who are... Let's see, that's just sorting by rank. So... What if we were to just go to, like, the bottom tier cons here? Does this automatically sort by their troop count? So, like, we go down That's a lot of dukes. Not all of these are directly reporting to us. So I think that's a thing. But I want to check, like, this guy. 3519, 1983, but a total of 1975. So yeah, this is pretty unsorted here when it's sorting by rank. But we could just sort by military strength. And that's interesting. Funnily enough, this guy is apparently the strongest. And his vassal, or rather his ruler, not the strongest. But that is because he is currently rebelling. Okay, fair enough. So that's going to be a little awkward, to be sure. But overall, I think this is a decent time to do this. We'll do a holy war for the Kingdom of Bulgaria. This will create a little bit of an island here. We can carve that up later. But this is a very, very, very solid land grab for us. Huge chunk out of the Byzantine Empire. Done. Okay, crossings over here. Like that. Okay. Good to know. So we're going to raise up, like, over here. We have to assume that they're going to try to pull us in multiple directions. We can hire mercs if necessary. But right now, I think we're going to raise up a siege force of... They have around 40,000 at this exact moment. Okay, so we'll raise up our men-at-arms, of course, and we'll raise up some levy troops. We're not entirely sure where they're going to come at us from. So I just want to raise a somewhat smaller force until we know where their armies are going to be. We are absolutely the existential threat to them, and we should assume even if they get involved in other wars, that they are going to focus on us first. We're going to raise about 10,000 here, in addition to our men-at-arms. Really, guys? Really? Right now? Can you not? Like, seriously, can you not? Oof. Oof, indeed. I want this guy, and he doesn't have any additional children. Yeah, we've looked at this guy before. We can pay him off, and that'll max out his opinion of us. Think he'll leave the faction with a maxed opinion? I kinda don't, but we'll see what happens. I mean, we can always make that work, right? We can make that go away. But right now, we have bigger fish to fry. And, okay, so we see that their main force is coming from Constantinople and moving up the coast. Good to know. We're going to raise additional troops over here. We know that they have around 40,000. Do we want mercs? Well, actually, they're kind of charging off over this way right now. That's fascinating. We're going to send these guys in to... Oh, that's kind of gross. I assumed that we would be able to move into here and then cross like that. Right there. But apparently not. We're going to have to siege here then, if we don't want to take the huge attrition. That is quite gross, if I'm honest. But we'll let that happen for now. They fought down here. We don't have any eyes on what's going on over there. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that and raise up more troops over here, of course. We're going to raise up about a 20k stack. But we're going to need to split these out. Well, maybe a little more than a 20k stack. This is going to be a fairly expensive war because of this river situation, but this won't be a big deal later. Okay, so that guy did indeed leave the faction. Wait, no. Why does he hate us now? What dropped his opinion by over 30? Just that he wants a seat on the council? What's he good at? He's an okay steward, I suppose. Our current steward is not a powerful vassal. It would be worse, for sure. But we'll put him in there. There we go. Okay, so we've got about 25,000 troops here right now. We're going to split off a big chunk of those. About 20,000 of them. And we're going to start them marching over here just in case. Yes, this is what we were coming to prevent, is them coming in before we were fully ready. We're going to raise up another 20k over here in the back line. They're going to be done very shortly. This is 25k. This is good enough. And we're going to start marching over this way. Now, these guys are going to continue to be a pretty major thorn in our side over the course of this, because we're going to take quite a lot of losses over the course of this war. However, that's not relevant, because both of these guys are landed. Okay. Well, this is very awkward. We can't do anything about the vast majority of these. Wait, that's our niece? His child is our niece. This guy's our brother-in-law. Why can't we negotiate an alliance with him? Ah, that's why. Got it. Our half-sister was married to him, but she died. Was executed by him, in fact. Okay, well, that's rude. Very rude indeed. We're going to head on in over here, and we have lots of troops on the way, and actually the Byzantines have given up. They do not want to fight this. Cool. So we're going to wait for some of these troops to arrive over here and wait for this siege to finish. Then we're going to start walking over this way. Now, we're going to want to split this, of course, and not have it be quite like this. We want to chase down their army. And the question is, when are we going to chase them down? Well, right now is the answer. But let's split off our trebuchets as well as around a 5k force there. That'll do. And then these guys, they are going to chase them down over here. Now, we do want a siege commander here. Like this guy. I don't think... Oh, actually, he's stopping to siege. We actually do catch him. Fantastic. This person endorses us, but they could endorse us more heavily. We're just going to send them a gift. There we go. Now they're going to give us more gold than we paid them. Fantastic. Our siege force is going to head down this way and start making its way into the actual war goal. They're spreading out over here, but we're going to catch them very, very, very thoroughly here. This is not good for them. Not good at all. Now they're going to pile in. We don't quite get a stack wipe from those early units, but that's okay. They're far too late to be any contest to us here. Far, far too late. So that's going to be a big battle, and over the course of this, we do see a small force over here that's not super relevant. And actually, that faction appears to be gone now. Yeah, that guy did leave the faction. Great. The guy that we maxed out the opinion on, I mean. So that's wonderful. And yeah, we'll pay that guy gold. That's okay. We're going to move down over here, and let's see what happens with this actual battle. Cool. 33% war score. So they're going to be retreating basically back to their capital. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to send these guys up to fight this force. These guys, they are going to charge over towards the capital, but they're not going to go all the way to the capital because we don't want to take that attrition. We're just going to be kind of near our siege force. So that's fine. We're already at 51% war score here. That's ridiculous. Like, I don't think that we should be at 51% war score here. We have 3 counties and 1 battle won. Yeah, the 1 battle getting us to around 30% is not awful. But I just think that sieges are too valuable in Crusader Kings. I really, really do. Fascinating. They must be going... I'm pretty sure they're going back to Constantinople. I'm pretty sure about that. I want to check supply limits over here. Yeah, they're not great. We should really be splitting these armies. And we should be splitting them more heavily than this. These guys can come up over to here. These guys, they can head up over there. And we need to continue to split these. Now, this faction is going to continue to be jerks. And actually, these guys are turning around here. Cool. Okay, so we're going to pile back in over here. These guys are just going to stay put. I don't want to overextend them here. In fact, we could send them up over this way. And I think that's fine. Just keeping an eye on this. Chances are apparently even here. We'll see how true that actually is. I think that this is solid. Especially since we didn't catch this 8K stack. Yeah, this is pretty free. What's our cap on Battle War score? No cap. Interesting. At least it's not showing us one now. But there probably will be a cap, in all honesty. That was a stack wipe. Okay. So we are capped on Battle War score. We're at 72%, and we just need to do some sieging at this point. This siege will finish up, and we're going to move down to this barony next. And no, you're going to come over here, and you're going to like it. There we go. I think we should probably split this force and start some slow sieges. I mean, we really do need to get additional siege war score at this point. Since we are capped on battle war score, that does slow us down a little bit. Nice that the Chalice have been called. Good for them. He is currently at 13,000 troops, or rather she is at 13,000 troops. And we're just going to continue to split these down to around 10k stacks will probably be sufficient. Now, I'm not expecting these slow sieges to be at all useful in terms of actually getting these things sieged. But we'll get that started, and it'll be okay. We now have smallpox. It's too late for caution. We'll live to see another day, but we are disfigured and wounded. We're still dying because we're wounded. Or actually, we still have smallpox? We still have smallpox. Well, we're going to die very soon. And we really hope that we finish this war before then. Like, we really hope that we finish this war before then. We're at 83%. We haven't died yet, but it's just a matter of time. We need to double check our succession. Succession looks good. Will this war go away? Maybe. Will we be able to declare another kingdom level holy war next life if this war continues after we die? That's the question. And I don't know the answer to it. Okay, we're going to group these together. We're going to send just the trebuchets down here. These guys, they're going to head up over here. We're also going to bring our armored horsemen. They're going to come up and join. We're also going to bring our horse archers. They're going to come up and join. And we're going to bring our horse archers here. They're going to come up and join as well. We're at 91%. We have not managed to die just yet, although it's only a matter of time, almost certainly. Okay, these guys, they need to make their way in here now. Cool. So we caught that force, and this siege will be done in 5 months. We'd love to capture somebody useful, but that's unlikely to happen, shall we say. We're going to hop over here. We're at 91 still. And we're getting, like, very variable. Ooh, we no longer have smallpox. We're still wounded, but we're no longer dying. We got really lucky that we didn't die there, actually. That is tremendously lucky. These guys can send their ultimatum at any time. Like, look at how happy these guys are. But they're still joining the faction. I really think that Paradox needs to do something about that. We can get this guy out of the faction. That'll drop it down. Not enough. We can get this guy out of the faction. This guy out. This guy out. Will that be enough? Figure some 14% plus an additional 12% plus a little bit of slush there. That's going to be really close, actually. If we can negotiate with any of these on top of that. And we also hope that he hasn't sent the demand while we were setting this up. We kind of let this go too far. And if the rebellion happens, that's our own fault. Okay. Cool. 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 72. This one was another one, right? Ooh! Wait. We just captured her. Amazing. Okay. I don't know how... Was she in battle? She's 16. How did we capture her? Hang on a moment. How did we capture her? Where was she? I assumed she was just chilling in the capital. We didn't finish a siege. We captured her in this battle. How is that possible? Why was she there? Yeah. Oh, she is 16. That's right. She had just come of age on 3 January. She was leading this army. Hilarious. Okay, so this war is over. We disband our troops. We're going to have to hand out a lot of territory over here for sure. But this should then update. And we have one more guy that is going to become... Okay, yeah, this is not relevant. We have one more guy that is going to get a marriage here, right? No. That was, I think, the same son. Okay, so we'll send that. And he sent his demand. Okay. Hang on. I have an idea. We can't continue ticking. It's not going to let me. Never mind. So, we'll not be threatened. This is going to start. And... yeah, that's fine. We're going to need to hand all this out. For sure. We need to deal with this rebellion. And as I said, it's my own fault. I shouldn't have allowed this to get this far. We will grant this off to this gentleman. And we're just going to continue to grant a bunch of these. Since we are wildly over our limit right now. And we're going to need to restructure this quite heavily over here as well. As you can see, we are 26 direct vassals above our limit. And we're going to have to hand all of this out before we turn and start working on our rebels. Which shouldn't have popped, and it's entirely my own fault that they did. However, it is about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we will get all of these guys sorted out and get that dealt with, and fight with our rebels. You can leave your offerings to the... I was going to say independence gods, but that's not what they are. They are engagement gods. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.